Hey everybody, Nick here, also known as the Bearded Housewife, and welcome to another Happy Crafty Easter video. Today I have a really fun easel card for you. I'm calling this one my Easter Bunny Treats easel card. There's the carrots right there, and there's some vines there in the background. You have two colorful eggs in the front, and then when you open up the card, there is that fun Happy Easter sentiment that pops the card up. There's a spot on the inside for your message. And of course I include an envelope as well. Easel cards are super fun to put together and really easy. I can't wait to show it to you. Before we get started, make sure to hit like and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any card making fun. And with that, let's get into the materials. For this project, you're going to need your Cricut cutting machine, your light grip or standard grip cutting mat, scoring wheel or scoring stylus, scraper, weeding tool, brayer, glue and adhesive, foam squares to add some dimension to the sentiment layer, and your cardstock. Now that we know what materials we're going to need, let's go ahead and get started with step 1. Step 1. Get the SVG cut file. This project is part of Happy Crafty Easter 2025. If you're watching this after the event has ended, you can find the individual cut file for purchase in my shop at shop.thebeardedhousewife.com. There's also a link in the description box below. If you're interested in the VIP Access Pass, which gives you all 12 event files, commercial licensing, printable worksheets, video tutorials, and bonus Easter cut files, there's a link for more information in the description box. No matter how you purchase the cut file, make sure to download the file to your computer, unzip the file, and then we can open up Cricut Design Space. Step 2. Upload the design to Cricut Design Space. Now that we have a new project open in Cricut Design Space, we can go ahead and click Upload, Upload Image, and Browse. Find where we downloaded the file onto our computer, click Open, Continue, and Upload. Step 3. Convert score lines and any text. Now that our project has been brought into our canvas, we can ungroup the design. We have some converting to do to some of the score lines, so let's scroll down the Layers panel and find the envelope. Click on this icon to drop down the layers. Click on the top layer. Come up to the Operation menu and change those to Score. Highlight the group and Attach. And we need to do the same thing to the card base. Once those two pieces have been converted, go ahead and click Make. And you can see the mats for this project. Click Continue. I'll be using a variety of medium weight cardstock for this card. I'm going to go ahead and get everything cut out, and I'll see you when it's time to assemble. Step 4. Cut out the design. Step 5. Assemble your card. Okay, so I have everything all cut out, so it's time to go ahead and start to assemble. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to fold and burnish the score lines on the card base. just like that. I'm going to set that to the side. Now we can go ahead and layer the front cover panel. Now I do have a layering guide within the download that will help visualize how to layer all these different pieces together. But from back to front, you're going to start with the white, then the dark green, then this burnt orange color, then the green pieces for the carrots, and then the orange pieces for the carrots. Like I said, I do have that layering guide for you. I'm going to speed up the video just a little bit while I layer everything together, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm all done. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and set that to the side. Now we can go ahead and mat and layer the messaging panel. Set that to the side. And now we can layer the sentiment layer. Now let's take our card base. The first thing that I'm going to do is open up the card, and I'm going to attach the messaging panel right here between the two score lines. Now I'm going to close up the card, and I'm going to add some glue below this score line here on the front. And attach the front cover panel. I'm going to line up all of the edges and give that glue a press. Now I'm going to add some foam squares to the back of the sentiment layer. And you can't really see it on camera, but I do have two score lines in the form of an X down here where I think it would be best for you to place the sentiment layer. And I'm just going to center that sentiment layer right on that score line. Just like that. So then when the card is opened, that is what your recipient will see. I'm going to go ahead and set that to the side so everything can dry. Let's go ahead and make the envelope. For the envelope, we're going to fold and burnish along the score lines. Add glue along the outer edge of the inlay panel. Flip the inlay over. Place it over the cutout on the envelope flap. Spin the envelope around. You might want to take the card and fold it. Place it upside down inside the envelope, because with those foam squares, that does add a little bit of bulk. Add glue to the bottom of the side flaps. With your thumbs, go ahead and push up and press. And that forms our envelope. And our card is all set. This is what it looks like when it's folded down. And then when they pop up the card, this is what it looks like with that cute Happy Easter. Just really cute. Isn't this easel card adorable? I really love it. It's so much fun. You can totally change it up and not include the eggs so that you can make more of a spring easel card as well. There's so many options. I hope that you like it. If you make this card, I hope that you post it in our Facebook group. We have thousands of card making and paper crafting friends who love to motivate and support each other, and we would love to see your creations. I have a link down below for you to check it out. That's going to do it for today. I'm Nick. I'm the Bearded Housewife, and I will see you at the next Happy Crafty Easter video. Bye-bye.